A special YouTube channel representation over a special subscriber milestone. A special YouTube channel milestone subscriber milestone representation. As one day might say, it is worth the presentation. A special YouTube channel subscriber milestone representation. A special celebratory representation of subscriber presentations representing. Well, this is certainly another special channel representation. Hello to everybody. Hello to you all. Hello. But yes. Other brilliant and exciting news, if one may so share, or if I could certainly point out and evidently share with each and every one of you, on around about, I think, either the 8th or 9th of August, or I think possibly the 7th, possibly, earlier than the 8th of August of 2024, something extraordinary happened. One of my friends, his channel, hit the 9.8k subscriber milestone, and now it's gone beyond 9.8k subscribers. And I've certainly got to say, it's a fantastic achievement he has reached, and I couldn't be happier for him. This man, he needs no introduction. Graham the Baron Hesketh. How one could describe Graham? He's ex-army. He and Fiona happily live in Spain, Gibraltar, not too far from Gibraltar. They spend part of the year on their boat and the other part of the year in their hometown. And so they both genuinely lead a nice and happy life together. And so one thing I could say is that Graham's 9.8k subscriber milestone is certainly well deserved. And I never knew anything about Graham years ago. I truly never knew anything about him until one day I just, out of nowhere, one 2023 evening, it was that May, shortly after the King's coronation, when he got crowned, I just heard from him. And we got conversant, we spoke between one another and everything. And he spoke about his time in Brighton, and when he and Fiona used to live in Brighton, and when he went to the Oak Academy in Brighton and all that before he joined up in the army and everything. So, so he had a lot to share and everything. And so oh goodness, oh gracious. So there was much to share, he had to share with me, but it was okay, And I was very, very captivated and interested with the story he was sharing with me, And what is next? Oh yes, And it was a nice first encounter, It was, every encounter, and not too long after we conversed that May evening, I began hearing from him more and more, hearing from him from time to time, which was very nice, and he always generally said some very nice things toward me. He always does, and I'm always greatly thankful towards Graham, largely, for all the nice things he has to say towards me, and the support he sometimes provides whenever I've created certain content. And he's also been very And he's also very generously taken me under his wing from time to time, which I must say have been extraordinary, valuable moments whenever hearing from Graham himself from time to time. You know, I mean, I couldn't thank him enough for whenever he's sometimes taken me under his wing, or whenever he's taken me under his wing from time to time, you know. Yeah, I mean, I never expected this would happen from a follower and subscriber of mine, but, you know, it did. As one would say, things happen. Things do happen, and all that. You know, and it wasn't until months later I stumbled across to his content when he was live one evening. And I'm never going to forget this moment, I'm really not. When I stumbled across to the live, little did I realise it was going to lead to a huge transformational life change with a positive side effect to come with it. Little did I think this was going to happen, but it did. It did happen, and I'm extremely happy it did happen. I was not expecting it, but it did. You know, I mean, I was not expecting this, but I made so many wonderful new friends after I took part in the live stream they did that September. I made so many wonderful new friends and conversed with probably quite a great many, quite a lot more than I could have possibly imagined that very live stream, you know, back in September of 2023. I mean, little did I realise this was going to happen, but, you know, it did. It did before one's very eyes and all the rest of it. It happened, and I'm happy it did happen, but, you know, as I said before, things happen, which is as true as things, you know. So, I mean, I always have a lot to be thankful towards Graham. No, I really do. Not only for the content he provides, whether it's representing, you know, things related to the army, because he's ex-army, he would know quite a lot about army things and things related to the army, and certainly when he's talking openly, he's spoken very, very openly about his experiences whenever he was in the army, and, you know, and what next? You know, he's also shared certain opinions regarding, you know, the pilots flying or anything. He can share a lot of good topics and go very deep into it, into detail and things, you know, and it gets straight to the point and the narrative, and that's always the most interesting part whenever he's doing those representations and all that. And certainly whenever he's taking videos of exploring Spain and Gibraltar and all that, or the Hesketh family cat, or whatever he's doing his VR flight simulator and everything, or whenever he and Fiona are live streaming, those are always brilliant moments and good highlights within the content he provides and all that, you know. But one thing I would say, Graham, is well done on receiving over 9.8k subscribers. And I'm certainly hoping you hit the 10k subscriber milestone, hopefully by the end of 2024 or sometime in 2025, and you truly deserve the milestone, and I'm saying this right from the bottom of my heart. You truly deserve to hit the 10k subscriber milestone. I think, to be honest with you, I think yourself and Fiona both deserve 60k subscribers each within both of your channels, 60k plus subscribers each, or certainly more. I would definitely point this out for sure. You know, I mean, we appreciate you, and certainly are we enormously thankful for all the content you generously provide to all of us, most greatly, sincerely indeed. You know, had it not been for Graham and Fiona, like I said before, I never would have encountered wonderful newfound friends like Tony, Mary, Sandra, Mrs. Murphy, Rosie, Susan, Michelle, who couldn't love Michelle? It's Michelle Pope, by the way, Elaine, Caroline, Rosie, that's the Scots lady Rosie, Catherine. Those are my most favourite wonderful newfound friends, and I love them lots, the 11 favourites, and several other wonderful friends. I love them equally too. I may not love them as much as the first 11 I've just listed out, but I love them dearly, you know, like Deborah Coleman, Jodie, Rhea, Marcia, the two Carols, Carol Tapier, Carol Casey, Susan Jordan, Susan Reich, Susan Elkin, sorry, I already said Susan Reich, lovely Lisa, Duchess Lisa, and her much-loved partner, Clinton, and their cats too, Phoebe, Nix, and Marmalade. Gosh, there's several to mention. Oh dear, I think I'm going a little quite lovely Lisa Perch. Leslie McDougall. Far too many to mention, but you know, I probably won't go in far too great a detail because you know, I'm probably going to run out of I'm probably going to run short of naming my wonderful newfound friends. But I thought I'd name a minority list, but I really should write a list down in the future, which I'll get round to one day in the future, so that come future representations and future subscriber milestones, should they hit it, before in the surprise of one's very eyes, I wouldn't have too much trouble talking about my wonderful newfound friends through Graham and Fiona themselves. But well done, Graham. Absolute well done, and a big congratulations on your 9.8k plus subscriber milestone. Very, very well done indeed. And may I wish you very many more subscriber milestones in the future. And let's roll on to 10k. Let's roll on 10k for sure. Thanks everybody all indeed for watching, and well done on your decent subscriber milestone, Graham. Very well done indeed. And here is to your next and well-deserved big special 10k subscriber milestone for the future. Thanks everybody all indeed for watching. And for those of you who are not familiar with Graham's content, the link to his channel will be found in the description below. I'll link two of his channels, his main channel and the flight channel. Well, the Flying Club channel, that is. And well done, Graham. Congratulations. May we wish you many more milestones, and I do hope, come 10k subscriber milestone, we need to do something to celebrate it. But we shall see what you decide. Thanks for watching. Good night, and may your God go with you. Goodbye, and may your good wishes be bringing you great expectations of happiness.